Hello, my name is Austin Weens, and I decided that it was necessary to observe the parking utilization of the South University and Amazon neighborhoods. Here is the sample area I chose. It spans from Hilliard to University Street and from 19th to 23rd Avenue. Now I present my observations and recommendations to you, John Ruiz, City Manager of Eugene. My sample area was observed between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. on Tuesday, October 15th. As I walked this area, I counted the total number of parked cars compared to the total number of unutilized parking, which includes both public street parking and private residential parking. For every parked car I wrote down as filled space, as it is easy to count the total number of cars present. For every empty space I had to make more of an educated guess, and I did this by finding out the average car length was about 4 steps, or about 15 feet. I would walk the empty spaces and divide the total number of steps by 4 to have an estimated number of empty parking spaces. Here are my observations of the area between 19th to 23rd Avenue and from Hilliard to University Street. The comparison of filled space and empty space are represented by the shown ratios. My findings concluded that there was a higher rate of unoccupied space than there was of occupied parking space. Out of approximately 1,522 parking spaces, only 42% of the space was actually being utilized for car storage. As for my recommendations, there are two main things I would like to suggest. First, I think with the amount of empty space available, it should be partially converted into better bicycle infrastructure. This would make it easier for people to travel in and out of these neighborhoods with ease. An example of some successful bicycle infrastructure is the two-lane bike lane on Alder Street located at the edge of the University of Oregon campus. Secondly, I believe there should be a significant amount of accessory dwelling units added to these neighborhoods. Not only is there space for more cars, but this would allow for more housing space to bring people closer to the center of Eugene and prevent further shortage of housing. When there is more housing available close to the center of a city, it influences people to use their cars less and just walk, bike, or use transit. With all this empty space, we could put it to better use. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my observations and recommendations, Mr. Ruiz. I hope these two recommendations I made can help influence your management decisions in the future of Eugene.